Hi, everyone. I just wanted to introduce you to a product today. So I've recently been introduced to the Lifewave patches. There's quite a few different ones that they've got, and I've been using them for a while. And I was just thinking that maybe a lot more people should know a little bit more about this. And today I've got Mandy Vermaak with me, who's going to give us an introduction to Lifewave. Over to you, Mandy.
Thanks so much, Anna Marie. So yes, LifeWave is an incredible technology. I think, Anna Marie's got her little patch on in front here. I've got my patch behind my neck and below my belly button today. So LifeWave is based on photo light therapy, something that our bodies understand, which is very natural. Our body understands light. We go out into the sun, we produce vitamin D. So those little patches that Anna Marie's got on her on the front here is once you place them on your body, it's actually using the body's infrared heat. It's activating those little organic plant matter crystals in there, and it's sending only light. Now, I speak to so many people, and they often ask me, Anna Marie, what are the patches got in them? And I say, absolutely nothing. And then they kind of like, yeah, and they kind of, chuckle. And so then how is it going to work, man? How's it going to do anything? So, I mean, you've had some profound changes in your body. We were just chatting before we came on live about a receding hairline and new hair growth. So how do these wonderful patches talk to the body? So it's a little bit like a radio and a receiver. So, there's different lattice on that patch. And so it's a different kind of like David has shaped those crystals in a certain way, which speak to the body. So depending on the patch that you're using, it's going to talk to the body differently, and it's giving the body different wavelengths of light. So when the body is getting this information, it's understanding what it's been given, and it's producing within itself. It doesn't get given it, but it's like the patch is telling the body to do what it's supposed to be doing. So if you've got our glutathione patches on, the body will start producing its own glutathione. If you've got our carnosine patches on, the body is going to produce its own carnosine or up that, elevate that production. And with the wonderful X39 patches that I think both Anna Marie and I will never be without, they are elevating a GHKCU peptide, which is activating more of our stem cells. And I think that's the flagship product of LifeWave is that wonderful patch that can activate more of our youthful cells. And you will see in time to come, Anna Marie and I just looking younger and younger. And there'll be a very big reason why we are, because we're activating more of our youthful cells. So, we see that it's not a very quick process. It's a meticulous process. When you speak to people who are sick, they often say, I don't want a plaster, Mandy. I want to fix it from the bottom up. Well, this is a way to do that. David Schmidt of LifeWave has given us the ability to tap into our stem cell production in our body to take our body back to its youthful state. So, I speak to so many people. I've helped so many people with chronic health issues with these wonderful patches. And I think Anna Marie will be sharing more about what she's doing, because she loves to do her own little experiments and research behind the scenes. I'm waiting to hear all of her feedback, because I think it's great when you can do that. I think it's great when you can have a look at different machinery within the, and test the body to see what do these patches really do. I know that David does this, but we seldom get a chance to really see what's happening inside of our bodies. So that's really it in a nutshell. So it's an incredible way for us, a most natural way for us to tap into our healing processes, and really fix things. Often we're taking things that are, there's a lot of products on the market. We never knock other products, but I've, as a wellness practitioner, I've used many products that when the people are on, or my clients are on the products, they do really well. But as soon as they stop, they kind of regress back to, perhaps not all the way to where they were, but they regress back to, many symptoms are coming up again, where I have yet to see a product like LifeWave hold homeostasis as well as what it does. So when I help people with RA or with any kind of arthritic infection or whatever the case may be, is they actually are better and they stay better. And that's what you want. You want the body to hold homeostasis as long as it possibly can. And that's really the value of Lifewave. So this is why I absolutely love this product.
Yeah, thanks, Mandy. And also, what I've noticed also is there's people that don't really want to take pills, or they can't take pills because they don't want to swallow these big nuggets that we get. And so this also helps quite a lot. That it's just something you patch on and you forget about it.
Absolutely.
And you
Nothing.
can bath with it, you can go swimming.
Absolutely. Well, I also think, Anna Marie, people are so tired of consuming. I think we are so tired. I mean, first of all, we overindulge ourselves on eating. So we're so tired of taking pill popping, like you said. So this is such an easy methodology where you're just brushing your teeth, patching. You don't have to think about it. You know what it's doing. It's going to find and it's going to fix exactly what you need. And I often say, these wonderful patches have a brain of their own. I mean, I'll give you a wonderful testimonial of a gentleman here in George. He came to me for his sciatica. He was using the patches. I was following up with him. I was saying, well, how's it going? Oh, it's not really that good. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's working. Okay, I'm back on the golf course. Okay, I'm okay. Then I'm not okay. And I think, really. And I said to him, just stay on the patches. I promise you they're going to fix what they need to. Unbeknown to me, he had a triple bypass 5 years before he had seen me. In fact, my husband was on the golf course when he had it. It almost killed him. And so I didn't know that this was part of one of the things that he was struggling with. And when he was taking the patches, he was on it for 10 months. And he went off to his cardiologist just because he needed to do his full once over and check up for the year. And the cardiologist looked at the screen for about 45 minutes trying to figure out what the hell he was seeing, because what he was seeing didn't make sense. So he said to the guy, he went out of the room, he came back in again, and the guy said to him, am I going to have another heart attack? And he said, no, I'm trying to make sense of what I'm seeing. And he says, well, what is it? So he says, well, your heart has fixed itself. So he says, what the hell are you doing? So he says, oh, I'm just wearing these little patches. So he says, well, it's impossible, because not only has the scar tissue gone, which is impossible for your age because you're in your 80s, you can't repair your body like this. Your heart looks like it's not yours. It looks like it's someone else's, because I know your heart. I work with it. So that's what happened in 10 months of wearing the patches. And when we listen to David, he has, out of his own mouth, said that he worked with the top researcher for stem cell development at the time that he was producing or working with the X39, because they got funding at the University of Ireland. And he showed them that you don't have to do stem cell treatment. You can actually use the patch. It will do it for you. So this is the profound benefit that we have with this incredible patch, that we are able to have stem cell treatment every day that we are wearing those patches, because it's activating more of that GHKCU, and it's activating, or should I say elevating and activating more of our stem cells. So it's really a no-brainer. And we know, because in our team, we have the most incredible results and wonderful testimonials that come back time and time again with people using our wonderful patches. So there's a wide range of the patches, but the flagship product, as Anna Marie and I are sharing with you, is truly the X39, where you can activate more of your stem cells.
Yeah, so from what you've just said there, it's we may decide to wear the patch for a specific reason, but the patch will work on where the body needs it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So initially people may think that the patch is not working, but when they dig a bit deeper, they realize that the patch really is working. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were just laughing now because before we came on, Anna Marie was saying someone came to ask her about hair growth. And she said, we were so angry now because we didn't have a photo, because you literally want a before and after. And I said to Anna Marie, are you sure you don't have a photo? She said, no. So she said, because it wasn't something I was expecting to happen. And she said, my hair started growing. So this is it, when we start to activate more stem cells, and it really is that's happening in your body. This is a way for us to start repairing, because we know that when we are born, we have 100% stem cells, because we are growing. We have to, there's so much happening in our body. Our organs are growing, so there's a lot of stem cell activity. But if you see how quickly stem cell production depletes in our body, by the time you and I are our age, we are no longer able to produce good, healthy cells that are the same as we were in our youth. So this is an incredible product for us going into our old age, because I certainly don't want to be one of those elderly people with sore knees and sore body, and I can't walk and I can't enjoy myself. So I think this is what David has given us, is the ability to have these incredible patches to help us with full of vitality as we go into our old age. So as I say again, I will not ever be without my X39 patches.
Yeah. So, Mandy, I just wanted to say thanks for your time.
A pleasure.
And just to all the viewers out there that I'll be back next week, same time, and we'll be discussing more on the patches, possibly a different patch per week. And yeah, so that's what we'll do. And if you need anything, if you need any more information, you're welcome to message me. All my details are on my page. So yeah, love to hear from you and would love to hear your thoughts on this. And thanks very much. Okay,
Cool.
bye now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.